Yeah, what's up guys? Another beginner account video. It's been a few days, been busy on some other stuff, some real life stuff. So for people that know me, finally got my paper accepted, so I can finally plan on getting graduated from my master's. So that's pretty chill, pretty happy about that. So been busy finalizing some stuff for that last few days. Still been like putting up this account on the background pretty much, but didn't have that much time to make videos out of it. Also have still some videos. I'm still playing my main. Well, my main is pretty much like always playing. I play my main on my phone. I play my beginner account just when I have my PC open. So I don't always have my PC open. I don't always have my PC with me. So that slows down the progression. So what have we been doing? Well, that's what I've been asking for a long time in general. I awakened a whole bunch of more units. I got a Bella. Funny story though. Yesterday's on the Friday, you cannot open like the secret dungeons itself. So I asked my guildies, hey, can you do like one or two like light dungeons, get a secret dungeon, see like if I can get a Bella. One guy does one run. Is he in here right now? Is he in here right now? Wait, I want to shout out to this guy. Yeah, RNG bus. He does one run, Bella. It's not that he gets like one secret dungeon. No, he does one run to get a secret dungeon. It's exactly the good one. Shout out to you, my man. So, yeah, got a Bella. Right away, 6-starred her. I'm gonna talk about a small trick I use for getting some more fodders here and there if you run out of fodders. Just gonna talk about stuff like how I've been progressing. I haven't been rune farming that much at all, actually. Jubago and Shonda really focused on like grinding GB10s and that kind of stuff. I barely. I haven't at all. Like, the thing is, playing a second account for me is not a big deal, but I hate doing rune management on 2 accounts. That's the point where I quit playing the last time, so I'm not sure how long I'm gonna keep up with that. I've been trying to 2A this guy, but we're still like halfway there. I got a whole bunch of new energy that I can stack up and still throw in there, so this might get close to like 2A at that point. I got a friend. Still working on skill ups a bit. I know you can get fairies from the shop. I've been like refreshing shop like a little bit. It's not always recommended, but can help. So yeah, this unit is not really helping for I don't really have units for GB10. That's simple to say. I don't have units for GB10. I'm currently farming nice, finally. You have no clue how difficult it is to get 6 stars. You have no clue. Well, at some point I was farming 7 for one of the achievements, and I got a legendary Vio, and I'm like, what's this? Wait, let me check where that. Yeah, I got this one, which is legendary Vio, innate everything. Like legit, I would, okay, it's already good stats, like if you're grinding speed in this one, but this, what? This is insanely high efficient. So I got that one from B7. I already cleared the B10. It was actually pretty easy. I just made a Spectra and I instantly cleared it. I think I just did run revive, so I'm currently running this with Spectra as well. So this is really typical, really standard team, works pretty well. You can put Fran for Bella as well, works as well, but currently leveling Bella, so kind of leveling. So yeah, that kind of jazz. How far are we with these challenges? So we cleared all of that already, did that in the last one. So I cleared that. You got some Gucci runes. Using those runes on, they actually rolled really terrible, but using those runes, then this one is pretty easy, and this one is pretty hard. Even with revives and that kind of jazz, this is pretty difficult. So didn't do much more for conquer floors or anything like that. Also not for this, not for that. I could clear this one probably completely. So what I've been working on, well, this thing is max skilled right now, which is pretty nice. I 2A'd a whole I awakened a whole bunch of units. I started doing more fodder work and like getting more 6 stars. So what's a way that I actually got more 6 stars is in the shops you have these that are just 10k. And 10k is actually not that much if you check about the amount of mana that you're getting, because you get like, with the double mana you get so much. You could opt to buy like the gold stars, which means they can awaken. The silver stars mean they cannot awaken. That's the only difference between the stars. In case you don't know, that's I think one of those gimmicky-ish things people don't really know. But yeah, so if you buy a bunch of those, it's actually really easy to get fodder. So that's what I've been doing. I've actually also at some point I was just like, I was upping 1 stars and then feeding 1 stars to 1 stars to make them 2 stars. and that kind of stuff. Not even with power up, I was just actually leveling up to like level 15 and that kind of stuff. So been working on that, been working on some first tower, so the HP one, the speed one, that kind of stuff. I think compared to the other content creators, I'm not that far for like level, because I think Jubega's already 50, I think Sean B is already 40, 44, 45. They already cleared that TOA norm and that kind of stuff. I didn't do that much. I did clear this kind of stuff already, so I think I'm a little bit ahead in this maybe, because I've been really focused on this. So one bottleneck which I had last time was, where that? Oh wait, is that it too? Oh yeah, here, the Sanctum of Energy. So how I get this, I actually have what you want to do in Arena, you just want to hit the people that have one unit in defense, like one really weak unit. You hit those, and you also put one really weak unit in defense yourself. What happens then is that you get people, so I just have one unit, it's currently not ruined, that's the best. Preferably you even have like a 1-star unit, so just 1-star level 1 unit that everyone in the game can hit you. What happens then is that at some point you get a list of people doing the same. So I think, for example, I think this guy is one of the ones that I had in there for like the longest time. This is like a level 25 math. I've been hitting this guy back and forth for like at least like 20, maybe 25 times. And every time we just like see it, you just revenge it, and everyone is like a 1-star unit. So every time you have time, like searching matches and that kind of stuff can take a while. But at some point you just have a list, and you always have to be like on point. When they hit you, you want to hit them back. When they hit you, you want to hit them back as fast as possible, so then they can hit you. And you're just trading points that way, and that's actually the fastest way to get your arena points up. So afterwards, what's difficult? Easy, easy. You already did that. Well, at this point, I just made one, so I wasn't really planning. So I think I made a 6-star like just before here, and then I'm like, oh, I have to make a 6-star again, so I didn't have that. So it's a little bit annoying. Oh yeah, this you have to do in the weekends, because all of the dungeons B10 have to be open. Even if you did it before already, you have to redo them. Okay, buy this, just save some of that. This is really simple. This might take you a little bit if you're at 3 to 4 when you're doing this. I think I was at 4 when I just got there. Clear on B10, you can do this with reps, so it's pretty easy. Clear Labyrinth Hard stage. This was actually a bit of a pain in the ass, and luckily I'm in a guild that had a lot of the stages open. So the best stage you want to do is the time attack, and currently there's no time attack, so I was lucky to actually do this before. I think this one was with the... So what you do when you get above, when you clear stage 11, it's counted as a hard, and you have to do hard. Doing hards on the other ones is impossible. So I tried this a few times, and you just quit out every time you don't get it. I actually, in the end, I did it on the stage with the sylphs, which I think was one of the easier ones. Thing is, I kind of needed like a good rotation of like immunity with Fran at some point. So it took me quite some tries, but in the end I managed to do that. That's one of the more difficult ones you have going on around here, this one. So currently doing this just takes a good amount of time, because actually the amount of 6-star runes that you get and you're not doing B10 takes a long time. This I can easily get carried, and then we have the biggest bottleneck, which is the B rank in World Boss. B rank in World Boss, if I'm not mistaken, is like 1050. Oh no, it's actually less. So B rank is 950, but I'm pretty sure if I just do it once, currently I'm at like 650k. So that's actually difficult. So the things would help out a lot. I got a whole video, like, but in short, most important thing is water units, skill ups, complete rune sets, high rune rolls, having plus 15 on those rolls, and then artifacts. So it's a summary of those kind of things. So your Magic Mike, of course, does insanely good. Asaf will not do that great, because he's fire. So that's a big issue. So I actually don't have too many units that are that good for World Boss. Also, you could use like a bunch of 4-stars, make the 4-star max, and then throw in that kind of stuff. I haven't been that lucky with getting that many 4-stars, to be honest. I did quite some scrolls here and there. I didn't get that many 4-stars. Didn't get a 5-star yet. So wait, where my storage at? So yeah, I don't have that many 4 stars at all. The weird thing is I did get this one as a 4 star though. So and I got this one in aligning pretty fast. So I've been getting like a few useful units, but for roll boss it's not that useful. So what you want to do for roll boss is just get as many units like up on the highest rank with a full rune set as fast as possible, and then that's where you go from there. So that might take like, I wouldn't be surprised if this one just takes me less time. I was able to clear this in I think 10 days, 10 days or 12 days, and currently I'm on day 7. So I'm a little bit slacking like this time compared to the other time. And well, am I? Yeah, maybe a bit. But I'm also doing things differently because I focused for a different 2A. Last time I was really focused on getting a Crow 2A and then Crow GB10. That was the idea. And currently that's not the idea though. I kind of want to rush straight away for GB12. Which is probably a really stupid idea. But if I can get the Seth Melia Tattoo, another Melia, and then a unit I'm not sure yet which I will be using. But I have some options in mind. Won't spoil those yet. Then I can maybe go straight for GB12, even if it fails like a few times. Because I think I've been noticing, even doing a GB10, you get so many 4 or 5-star runes, which is just highly annoying. And if you check those runes that I'm using right now, I'm using a whole bunch of like 4 or 5-star trashy ass kind of runes. So, well, actually, these are, I do tend to switch around the runes quite some, but my runes are actually like super garbage because I just didn't farm any runes at all. I legit didn't farm any runes at all. So yeah, gotta work on that, gotta work on the 2A. So that's it for now, I guess. Also, I gotta do some more like artifact, like getting some artifacts on my 6 stars, which will also really help for the score in Brawl Pass in general. So that's it for now. Trying to get this, trying to get my first net 5 because I still didn't get a net 5. Didn't push any more than that on TOA normal so far, but of course I have to do that the moment I get a B rank as well, because you actually have to clear like all the way to TOA 100. I have 5 days left before the refreshes, so I'm pretty sure I can actually get TOA 100. Let's actually see how far I'm at with the roll boss right now. If I do the roll boss right now, let's end this run. And just for the sake of doing it, I'm gonna throw in some runes that are like powered up on you, just for the idea of like, okay, we're actually attempting the roll boss, we're not just like clicking at the roll boss. Man, people are gonna be in such a like first 2 weeks free rune remove, and then you gotta play the actual game and you're like, why is this so expensive? Which you actually get a good amount of mana because everything is like, you get this buff is so OP, man. The mana reduction is insanely OP. Or like the plus 100 mana, the mana reduction, free rune removal. You save so much mana. So I'm like about a little bit more than 7 days in. Is this thing done yet? It's actually a really slow run, but it's pretty steady. I can run B10 with this as well, but it's just kind of fails because the 2 crystals start focusing 1 unit. And then you just have a dead unit, because the moment it's armor broken, something just dies. And also the dragon, like, and the tower, they have a bunch more speed in that one. So if I had like higher speed, I could run like the B10 with this team without even like upgrading that much runes. Well, if I just had like the speed tower max, this would already work. Not that you're gonna have the speed tower max before actually getting some proper runes, but yeah. 2 minute 44 run, woohoo! Okay, so yeah, that takes a long time, but it's nice to do something in the background. But you're not gonna get any good runes from this because there's just too many 4 and 5 stars. Okay, roll boss. So actually for roll boss, you guys probably already know, like the further a unit is to the left on the roll boss, the better it is. You need units above 15, level 15 to actually show up in roll boss. So if they're 6 star but level 1, they don't show up in roll boss. And also, as you can see, like the units that actually have some runes are further to the left. So if you want to actually push for roll boss early on, try to give everything runes and it will probably upgrade your score. And for some reason it's bugged that every time I have to watch the whole animation and I can't press the skip button. Normally it only shows like the whole animation the first time and then you can press skip. So by the power of editing, yay, we're done. So we're like 300k short, which is a lot. I do have 7 Devilmons, but throwing, for example, your Devilmons in a net 5, as in Sean case, he can Devilmon Red, as in Jubeco's case, he can Devilmon Bastet, which makes it a lot easier to increase this kind of stats. So for me, this will take quite a while to get, probably, so. I have to start pushing for World Boss, like, pretty hard at some point, but I'm mainly focusing on actually getting the 2A, and probably afterwards I will start focusing on doing that. So that's the 2 plans I have for now. Also, just a disclaimer in general. Like I've seen like the video of Sean and some people are like talking about like, oh, you're making like an insane amount of progression. We normal people don't have that much time, blah blah blah, that kind of stuff. Totally understandable, but also what I want to say with like, just besides all of this like progression that everyone's making and that kind of stuff, a game is there to have fun. If you're not having a fun while you're playing a game in general, and that could fit for your main account, that could fit for any account, that could fit for any game you're playing. Play a game because you enjoy it. You're spending your free time to do something that you get enjoyment from, that you get happy from. If you're playing League of Legends and you're only getting frustrated and tilted, maybe you shouldn't be playing. Maybe you should find something that you actually like to play. If you play Summoners War and you're not enjoying it, maybe you should find something else to play. Or if you're just playing it to kill time, it's never bad. Like for some people, it's just their way out of like their daily work, their daily life. It's super stress and that kind of stuff. So, but also a thing is, I think, which is really interesting for someone as well. I think everyone always says like the community is that good, the community is that good. But I feel like in some way that the bad raids, the things we complain about, is what keeps us together. Because the moment you have a common enemy, whatever, but the moment you have a common enemy, you make the bond of the group stronger. It's so funny, but it totally works like that. Like the moment you have a group and you bully on one person, it makes the bond of the group stronger because you have something in common. You want to do something, like you're doing something together. You're in the same boat together. So that's, I think, for some people what keeps them complaining but still do the same thing. It's the same. You probably know people at work there, like, or some people working somewhere for like 20 years. And 20 years long, they're complaining every freaking day about their stupid fucking job and blah, 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 and stupid manager this, stupid boss that, blah, 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 everything. And they still show up. And the next day they still show up. And the next month they still show up. And the next year they still show up. Like, why are you complaining? It's still here. It's like, yeah, probably. It's like, either it's not that bad, or they're scared of change, which could also be an option. Or it's something they do together. They're complaining with the group, so they're part of that group that complains, and if that would fall away, they have nothing. So, but in general, well, I'm such deviating from like the original topic that I want to talk about. But in general, just do things to make you like to enjoy playing, and having the fastest progression as some of the content creators right now have is not always the most fun way to play. Like when you get a net 5 and it's not optimal for like GB10, DB10, all of the content creators will say like, oh, put your Cyrus aside, don't make him 6-star, do nothing with him, throw in him storage, look at him in another 2 years and that kind of stuff. Well, not 2 years, but like a month down the line, 2 months down the line, that kind of stuff. Okay, sure, but if you quit the game by those 1 or 2 months, then was it worth it? Also not really. So try to find a balance between having fun, search for that what has fun for you. If it's just like collecting units and making new units rather than farming runes, like Jubego's always like, runes, get runes. I can honestly say I'm legend in Special League. I got rank 2 in normal RTA, that kind of stuff. Of course runes are important. Of course if you want to progress you need runes. But if you just want to have fun in the game and just farming runes mindlessly and always using the same units is not fun for you, you should just play it and you have fun. Like, if someone just likes to collect units and he has like barely any runes at all, what's the problem with that? Like, what's the problem with that? Like this other day, I saw this like talk with Broxas, one of the League of Legends players, and it was the most amazing thing with, and you probably have that as like a childhood story as well. So he played like World of Warcraft, and he didn't understand jack of the game. He literally didn't understand anything of the game. Like you progress like through quests and blah blah. He was just running around killing monsters, and he was enjoying his ass off. Little kid just first time World of Warcraft, killing monsters and just having a good time. And at some point you outlevel all of the monsters, you don't get any XP anymore. You know what he did? He deleted his account, he created a new account, and he started doing the same shit. Why? He was enjoying the damn thing. So that's just an amazing story for me. Sure, like he could have like progressed way further and that kind of stuff, you understand, blah blah. But down the line, anything you do, especially in your free time, just try to enjoy it, man. So if you're not getting the progression as we are getting, or you're trying to like do it in a slower pace, nothing wrong with that as long as you're enjoying the game and you make the people around you not miserable, because some people are enjoying to make other people miserable. In that case, no good, no bueno. But yeah, just man, my videos are always too long. I was like, oh, I have a short video, 10 minutes. It's like, okay, and now I'm looking at the record time, it's like 24 minutes. I probably have to edit out some shit, but okay, whatever. So, just small side note, whatever. I'm still trying to get this stupid 6-star here. Am I enjoying this game? Yes, I'm still enjoying this game. More on my main than on my alt, actually. But it's actually funny to see like how far I can push it to actually get this dumb theme of like Seth and Amelia working within like a month, maybe less. I don't know. We'll see if it works. We'll see if it works. But yeah, also just getting out content for me is what makes it fun. So for me, just playing this account, if I would just play this account by myself, it wouldn't be fun for me because I already did it. I don't see that much point in doing it. But by doing this and being able to show it to other people, to help out some other people, show them some potential, see how this run is super stupid. Well, and then we go with the Balladion as my talking about stupid names. So we have Ranuki, Magic Mike, and this is Balladion. You're gonna hate me for that. Balladion. It's not Balladion, it's Balladion. So yeah, man, I gotta do a list of way more stupid names for way more units. I have too little of them. But yeah. Hey! Magic Mike just died. Fuck. So, yep, going on with this, and thanks for watching as always, and happy thoughts in the new year. So far, New Year is going pretty well for me. It's gonna get a bit more busy, so I'm not sure how much content I can put out, but when I can, I will. Why? Because I just like to. So, thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.